What's going on? Welcome back. If I say sport compact car, what comes to mind? I initially think Honda Civic Si, Volkswagen GTI, Focus ST, maybe even the Elantra Sport Turbo. But now Kia is throwing one in the ring and they have a new 2020 Forte GT Turbo. This car seems to be pretty interesting, even though Kia isn't really going to be the car that you think about when you think sport compact. But trust me, hear me out, Kia might have hit a home run with this one. Make sure you stick around to the end of the video because I'm going to drop a little bit of information about the Volkswagen Golf R, which it looks like is being discontinued. I'll get more on that in a little bit. If you're new to the channel and you like talking about automotive trends, keeping up on the automotive news and everything in between, make sure you hit that subscribe button right now. And definitely don't forget that bell notification so you know when everything drops and you're the first to know. Well, on paper, this Kia sounds pretty impressive. It's 201 horsepower, 195 pound-feet of torque out of a turbo 4-cylinder. That is nice, but it doesn't tell the whole story. Hear me out. For 2020, Kia is offering what I'm going to consider the budget pocket rocket. This Forte has very little in common with the base model. At first glance, you'll notice a few styling cues that may have changed for the GT, like the blacked out grille with some red accents, a black molded spoiler, 18-inch two-toned wheels, side skirts. You get red trim accent around the rear valance, and a nice black lip spoiler up front. It makes the car look pretty aggressive. It's a pretty neat looking car. I like it. I mean, it's not super aggressive. It's not going to like stand out in the crowd too much, but you can definitely tell a difference from the base model. The suspension really stands out apart from the base model because the base model has a torsion beam suspension in the rear, where the new GT has a independent suspension in the rear. Totally changes the whole game of how this thing's going to handle. It's going to be a huge improvement. Definitely going to make it feel a lot sportier on those back roads. Under the hood, you're going to find a 1.6 liter 4-cylinder engine that is turbocharged, 201 horsepower, 195 pound-feet of torque. Now, the transmission options are what's actually kind of surprising to me. You get a 6-speed manual, which is great. Little compact cars are fun to zip around town in with a manual transmission. But this one also has a 7-speed dual clutch. I can't think of many compact cars that have dual clutch transmissions. I'm not going to say this is going to be as advanced as, say, one you're going to find in a new Shelby GT500 or the C8 Corvette. But a dual clutch, nonetheless, is going to be pretty good. It's going to be leaps and bounds over a CVT that most people are putting in now. So I think this is really going to be a fun car with these two transmission options. If that 1.6 liter turbo engine sounds a little bit familiar, it's probably because you've seen it or heard of it in the Veloster Turbo, also the Elantra Sport Turbo. So it's nothing new to Kia or Hyundai. It's just they're just going to put it in a new platform. Now, pricing on this is also really, really good because it's cheaper than all those other turbo cars. If you get the Forte GT with the dual clutch transmission, you're looking at $23,200. That is including the $925 destination charge. Now, if you want the 6-speed manual, you are going to pay a little more. That one is $23,815. Now, compared to both the Veloster Turbo and the Elantra Sport Turbo, it comes in at about $1,000 cheaper. There is a GT2 package you can buy for $2,200, which gives you a power driver seat, cooled front seats, sunroof, adaptive cruise control, and blind spot monitoring. Overall, I think this is going to be a really fun car. What do you guys think? I mean, it's, like I said, Kia is not really the name brand you think of when you think sport compact car, but it sounds like this could be a fun car. The only thing I want to know yet still is, does it have a limited slip or is it a one-wheel wonder? So leave your comments down below and let me know what you think of this car. They said it should hit the showroom floors around spring of next year. So can't wait to see that. I wouldn't mind test driving one to see if it's actually as fun as it sounds on paper. And now I'm going to get to a little bit that I mentioned earlier about the Volkswagen Golf R. Now, if you are a hot hatch fan, the Golf R has definitely always been in the running, competing against the Subaru STI and the Focus RS. Problem is, 2019 is the last year for the Golf R. There will not be a 2020 Volkswagen Golf R. But don't get too heartbroken, because it does not mean it's gone forever. So Volkswagen is actually skipping a year for the R and coming back in 2021 with the Mark 8 Golf R. So that'll be something to look forward to. But if you're looking to buy a new one next year, you might want to buy it now, because you won't have that chance for another 2 years. So yes, it's gone. A little disappointing, but not to say it won't be back. Drop a comment down below if you're a Volkswagen fan, if you like the Golf R or the GTI for that matter. And if you haven't already, please hit that subscribe button and that bell notification so you know when all the new videos drop. Let me know what you think of both cars, and I will talk to you next time.